Hello and welcome to Playtime with Dolphy and to the next episode of The Last Door Collectibles Edition. Once again, this is season 1 of The Last Door, and each season is split up into different episodes with different parts. I did beat the first episode in my last video, so let's see if we can manage to beat the second episode. This is again one of my favorite horror games of all time, and it is a point and click horror game, so don't expect any horror survival shenanigans here. Let's go to episode 2. Episode 1 was The Letter. Memories. Previously on The Last Door. Jeremiah Devitt receives a mysterious letter from his childhood friend Anthony Beechworth. He travels to his friend's manor in Sussex, where he learns of Anthony's descent into madness and the death of his wife, Anna Beechworth. Devitt faces the perils of the house and finally finds the dead body of his friend who committed. Anthony's final letter warns Devitt of an unknown danger and asks him to remember his past by going back to the boarding school they both attended years back. Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Ooh, yeah, okay, pretty messed up, disturbing little sequence coming up soon. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. At least I thought it was disturbing. Actually, no, this isn't the scene I'm thinking of. There's another scene in this game. In this game, I believe that, oh yeah, I think I actually already, did I cover that episode? No, I haven't done that episode yet. Like the little mini episode, I don't think I've done that yet. Give us each day our daily bread. Forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. And the oh so lovely intro that I will never get tired of on this game. Some of the best horror game opening music ever. I think they have enough ravens in this game. Ravens and crows. Okay. You'll learn about the symbolism with all the ravens and crows certainly enough in this game. Now tell me, where are you? What do you see? Who is it? Is it Anthony? Answer me! Someone's having a nightmare, I think. What is he doing? Get close to her. Get close to Anna. When I count to 3, you'll wake up. 1, 2. That was quite a jump scare. 3, now, wake up, wake up. You can rest now, Mr. Devitt. That will be enough for today. Are these sessions really necessary? I'm confident that this is the best course of treatment for your symptoms. Now, did you ever see him again? I saw it. What did you see? Can you describe it? It looked like an eye. It was like an eye, perfectly rounded and dark, deep and empty, accompanied by the most horrifying, pain-filled screams I've ever heard. Inside, a complete darkness, where an evil dwells deep below, a forgotten fear for human reasoning, but undoubtedly still rests deep down inside our being. In my case, that fear has already awoken. I can understand why you are disturbed, Mr. Devitt. With your permission, I would like to consult on your case with a colleague of mine, a man I've known for many years who is more versed in modern psychological practices. I think his knowledge and experience would be very helpful in enabling us to understand your condition. If you think it would help, Doctor, I leave it in your hands. The agony grows increasingly unbearable, and if you believe this man can help, then I welcome his aid. Thank you, Dr. Wakefield. I bid you good evening. Anthony, my friend, what really happened to you? How could you have let your wife, Anna, die so awfully? These doubts consume my soul. I hardly remember the time we spent together as schoolmates. I confess that beyond your enduring friendship, I can recall little of those years. Were your words a result of an increasing loss of sanity? In your letter, you wrote that someone awaits me. A warning? To ward me from a genuine danger, or merely the ravings of a brilliant mind addled by insanity? Something stirs uneasily within my heart. I will not rest easily again until I go back to that boarding school and find out what secrets may lie within. Farewell, Mr. and Mrs. Beechworth. Rest now in peace. Such an underrated horror game series, in my opinion. Everyone I've talked to over the years, no one's ever heard of The Last Door, so I'm really happy to be showcasing this on my channel. Episode 2, Memories. Okay, and here we are. Alright, so I believe we're at the boarding house for the second episode. An old, quite damaged mailbox. Let's investigate the mailbox. There was a postcard inside the mailbox. Dear Matthew, it has been several months and still I have heard no news from you. My brothers insist that you have abandoned me, but I am sorry you remain true. I know that you would never do that to me, for I know your heart and the honesty of your eyes. I got this address from a hospital in London and pray that it reaches you safely. If that is the case, I want you to know that I will be always waiting for you. Forever yours, Juliet Holloway. Pretty sure that's intended for... This is a boarding house. Or is it still a boarding house? Maybe not. The Angel Gabriel, the school's emblem. I remember it being very pristine, but it looks neglected and dirty now. Let's investigate to the side first before I go in. Huh, okay. A locked wood coffin, badly finished. It seems like whoever made it was a bit rough to finish. Good evening. I hope you are right and this turns out to be indeed a good evening. My name is Devitt. I did not know there was a graveyard here. My pleasure, Mr. Devitt. I am Frank Baldwin. Do not ask me why, but Monsignor specifically ordered to bury the corpses here. Why? I do not understand. Did he order to bury corpses here? Why? I do not understand. What is there to understand, Mr. Devitt? God has forsaken this place. Ah, don't you know? Here we take care of patients. I am an old alumnus. I used to attend the school. It has been a long time since this is not a boarding school anymore. The building is now used as a nursing home run by nuns. A former student, eh? I never heard anybody in the village speak fondly of the school. They say it closed overnight, though nobody knows why. Not a lot was known about it. Excuse the interruption, Mr. Baldwin. I'll leave you with your work. Have a nice evening, alumnus Devitt. Am I pronouncing that right? Alumnus? I always thought it was alumni. This small group of graves has been haphazardly arranged. We can explore more over here too. A piece of old fishing net. I think I'll take that with me. Many years adrift have perfectly smoothed this flotsam into a small log. I'll be taking that as well. The Lost Pilgrim, a sea stack older students at the school used to climb. Somewhere up there are my initials. And it's a calming, serene backdrop. Considering just how creepy this place is. A grave recently dug. Alright, let's find our way through the front door. See how much this place has changed since it was a school. Pardon, excuse me, sister. Good evening, sister. Good evening. I'm Mother Elizabeth. What brings you here, Mr. Devitt? I'm a former student of this boarding school. As you can see, Mr. Devitt, this stopped being an academic institution a long time ago, and is now exclusively dedicated to prayer and the well-being of the patients under our care. I see. Even so, may I please speak to Mr. Devitt? I'm afraid that we are too busy to start wasting time talking about past issues. In addition, there is little to say. We sisters arrived after the boarding school had closed down. Everybody but Monsignor, of course. Monsignor? Exactly. But you didn't answer my question. Why have you come to this place, Mr. Devitt? Ugh. A little sour, isn't she? This place will help me remember my past. If you have memory problems, I would recommend you to visit a doctor immediately and don't waste your time here. Can I waggle upside the head? Yes, I know how inappropriate that is, but still. It'd be good for me to appreciate the passage of time. I guess that it would be a good idea to visit this place again and perceive the passage of time. Perceive the passage of time? What are you talking about? Have you ever heard of something called bedside manner, sister? Seriously, bedside manner. To be honest, I prefer not to talk about it. I couldn't tell you why this place is so important to me, but it is a lot. Well, I appreciate your honesty, Mr. Devitt. I'll allow you to stay around here. I hope I won't regret my decision. Don't worry, Mother. Thank you. Mother, sister, you're sour. Whatever you want to go by, you are sour. Sister or Mother Sourpuss, I dub thee. Mr. Devitt, you're not allowed to get in there. Okay. My coat. I'll go over here, though. I know when I'm not wanted. Among the baggages, I can see a packet of letters bound by twine. Doctor. I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor. Pay him no mind. He has been delirious from some days. I'm Miss Mary Vinge, and this is my brother Matthew. Juliet, why have you left me? Why don't you answer my letters? My letters. You see, the poor man is still obsessed with his fiancée. He won't accept that she left him months ago. My poor Matthew. I'm very sorry, Miss Vinge. I hope he recovers. Thank you. I suspect something. I'd ask you not to touch my belongings, please. You're not aware who you were talking to. I'm sorry. Postcard. Ah, that's Matthew. And this is signed Juliet. Okay. This is for him. Mr. Vinge, I think this letter is addressed to you. Oh, thank you. Leave it with me, if you'd be so kind. As you can see, my brother's too weak to read it. Well, Matthew, let's see who's written to you. Oh, it's a letter from my mother. She's lying to him. Another person I'd love to smack upside the head. Dear Matthew, I hope you're recovering. I wish that your beloved sister and you come back home soon. Ah, manipulative cow. Cow, I say. Miss Vinge is making up the letter's contents. Ah, okay. All these unopened letters are addressed to Juliet from Matthew. Why would his sister keep them? My letters, all the letters I wrote to dear Juliet, you never posted them. But why, Mary? Why would you do such a thing? How could you be so cruel? I had to do it, Matthew. You refused to see how inappropriate a match she is for you. Ugh, such a cow. No, actually, that's an insult to cows. I actually love cows. I love cows. I don't eat red meat. I love cows. C is a sourpuss. C is a sourpuss as well. Her only interest is in marrying someone of your status, of our family's status. It was for your sake I did this. I did it to protect you from that woman's treachery. Oh, so not your own treachery? No, you only thought about yourself, of your vanity. I can't bear to look upon you anymore, Mary. Leave me be. From this day forth you are no sister of mine. You dare banish me? I who have stayed by your side all through your illness. Very well, Matthew. You will have your way. I will leave you, and you will see how very alone you are. Farewell, brother. Ew, go away, nasty, okay. Thanks be to the Lord that you have come to reveal my sister's cruelty, so please take this coin as a token of my appreciation. It's my lucky coin, though I hope it served you better than it has myself. Seems there's still hope to bring my fiancé back. Well, that was actually kind of a happy ending for him. A magazine entitled Weird Tales. Ooh, that's a nice little Easter egg. Wonder if anyone got that reference. Are you alright, madam? There was a rhythmic sound, like a breathing. What do you mean? It was last night. I felt an increasing pressure on my temples. Something dry and rough, like tree bark, brushed against my leg, and I saw something on the wall, like a growing shadow. I lit the lamp, and there was nothing. And so was this a nightmare, madam? Okay. He is quite a pale young boy. He is asleep. Please, someone. Piety. I am sorry, you cannot be here. Is there some way I can help? Don't worry about it, soul. The Lord looks after each and every one of our patients. He will provide you with all the help you need. If you wish, you can pray there next to the statue of Our Lady. Don't you think she's beautiful? The Virgin listens to those in need. I'm not gonna get into religion on here, but I really don't think that praying is helping those in need right now in this situation. The gloomy statue of the Virgin Mary makes the place even more mournful, if that is possible. A picture of the Virgin Mary is gazing at you, supposedly to portray a sympathy and compassion for you. However, it seems to live more pain and sorrow for you. Well, that's not very comforting. Let's go through here. Oh, this seems like this was part of the boarding school. I remember that we used to keep here some textbooks. Now there's a music box. Okay, let's look at it. The music box probably belonged to one of the students. I don't know if you can make out the melody. I used to keep the textbooks on these shelves. Dear brother, I have received your letter and I'll try to write you more frequently. I hope you are studying a lot and you feel comfortable there. We miss you a lot. When are you coming back? Father's in bed with fever and I do not feel very well, but I am on medication. Today is my birthday and I am feeling blue. It is a quiet and boring Sunday at the village. Mom is going to cook a lemon cake like those Grandma used to make. I wish we could eat it together. Write back soon. I am looking forward to knowing how you are doing, what you are learning, how is Scotland, and so on. A big hug. I think about you a lot. Your dear sister. Oh, another letter. January 15th, 1876. Father Ernest seemed unusually troubled today. Several times he paused abruptly in the middle of a lecture for no reason, even during his favorite class, theology. January 18th, 1876. Today, Father Ernest was very irritable. Collins made a comment and was expelled from class for it, and even Devitt was admonished just for reading a philosophy book. Ooh, they're talking about you. I hope Father Ernest doesn't turn his ire toward me. My father will be disappointed if I fail to get good marks. January 21st, 1876. It was very disconcerting to see Father Ernest entering class so pale and sweaty. In the middle of his class, he stumbled, dazed, and had to sit. I think the priest we saw at the beginning was probably supposed to be Father August. January 22nd, 1876. Father Eugene taught our theology class today, even though he doesn't know the subject matter as well as Father Ernest. When we asked him what had happened to Father Ernest, Father Eugene told us that he had taken ill. What worries me is that now Father Eugene is also starting to look unwell. February 20th, 1876. It has been a month since we last saw Father Ernest. We are told that he is still sick, but if he is so ill, then why has no physician come to treat him? My studies are flagging, but I have taken it upon myself to read on my own. I hope this helps, as I must succeed in spite of the problems happening around us. February 23rd, 1876. It was announced this morning that the school is to close. None of us know why, and we cannot get a straight answer from the faculty. They each dodged the question, and I am starting to think they may not know the answer themselves. Their anxiety is palpable, though they try to hide it behind a calm face. But what about Father Ernest? I hear he alone is to remain after we vacate the premises. There's a picture in the diary. It's a photograph of my graduating class. I see myself, Father Ernest, and Anthony. I do not remember the names of the others. One face has been completely scratched out. I see that. There's an odd sentence written on the board. In death there is hope, in death there is life. One must seek its true nature to understand the nothing. It looks like it has been there for years as the chalk has faded in some places. The books on these shelves are old and musty. Theology is the dominant subject. I don't really think there's anything else to interact with here. But I think we stumbled across some stuff. And unlock the door. Okay, so that's where that goes. Let's go back in then, I guess, through the front entrance. And let's go upstairs this time. A dusty old tapestry of the Virgin Mary with baby Jesus in her arms. Let me just first be the first to say that yes, this specific episode is actually pretty heavily religious, or at least heavy on religious themes. I, however, am not Christian or Catholic, though I do appreciate a lot of the themes and theology involved. Plus, it is a great setting for a horror game. One of the humble beds where the nuns sleep. A syringe next to a flask with a label that reads morphine. Okay, well, I don't need that yet. An old mirror that broadly reflects. Good evening, sister. Sister. All this suffering, all these tears, all our prayers unanswered. What do you mean, sister? All these years entrusted to the Lord, praying, looking for a sign, for something that can give me strength. Every day I hear them cry, pray, scream, and die. And what for? Where are you, Lord? Why don't you answer me? We could cause a real crisis here. Should we? Should we? The first answer just sounds so cliche, but if I choose the second answer, I'm probably gonna piss a lot of people off. But I honestly, personally would choose. I would say the second answer because the first one is just so cliche, and everyone always says that, and I don't find it comforting at all. So I'm gonna go with the second one. Maybe there is no Lord, sister. What should we do then? What is our purpose for living? I can't go on. Not like this. Excuse me, soul. On the upper shelf of the antique cupboard, a well-worn Bible and rosary beads gather dust. One of the humble beds while the nuns sleep, and there's really nothing here. Through the big open window, dusk, cold wind freezes the room. Worn out and faded tapestry. Another tapestry, though I remember from my school days the student dormitory was here. Yeah, this one seems a little strange. The one stick's not sharp enough to cut the tapestry. You can't sharpen the stick. Okay. We need something to cut through the tapestry. Ooh, something in here. There's a puddle in the sour hole with something shining under the grating. I cannot see it properly. The tap of the sour. If I open the tap, the shiny object could be carried away by the stream of water. Oh, I remember. I have to use a net in a gutter somewhere. A broken mirror. There's a protruding plate piece. I think we have to cut the tapestry with this. There's a couple of old towels. The mirror chunk is sharp but too weak to cut the tapestry. It might break. The mirror is too thick to pin it to the wood, and it also seems fragile. I could break it if I force it. Well, the net, it wouldn't be useful to tie the net to the stick. Okay, so that's not... Okay. What if I wind this up again? I don't think that's gonna help. What if I wind this up here? Oh, what a beautiful melody. Reminds me of my youth when I was vibrant and full of purpose. I knew my path then. Oh my God bless you. For you have given me the sign I was looking for. Somehow, I feel like maybe... I don't know if I did a good deed or a bad deed just now. I cannot place the netting there. The pipe is full of dried leaves. A lot of dry leaves here accumulating in a hole of this old rusty pipe. They are blocking the water system. Clear out the leaves first. And stick the net in. I could cut myself with the edge of the... Oh my gosh! Okay, the log. The wood is too soft and even bend the sharp edge of the pipe. What about the meal? Mirror chunk is... Oh, of course it is! Okay, of course it is. What would make me believe otherwise? I have all this stuff, and I can't do anything with any of it. Okay. Let's play 50 questions with her and see if she has any answers. Do you take care of patients here? Did you say that you cared for patients? Of course, Mr. Devitt. We tend to both the physical and spiritual needs of those in our care. Did you say that Monsignor already lived here when this venue was still was a boarding school? Indeed, he still was priest and professor before he became Monsignor and started to lead this place. Who is Mr. Baldwin? Monsignor instructed me to take him on as caretaker. Many of the sisters find him a bit strange, but he performs his work well and complains little. Mother Elizabeth, Mr. Baldwin told me that lately a lot of patients are dying. What is happening? Sadly, the Lord is taking many of these unfortunate souls. Well, that's not much of an answer. Could I talk to Monsignor? I'm afraid that's impossible. Monsignor has left strict instructions that he must not be disturbed, not even by any of the sisters. Thanks, Mother. I'll leave you with your duties. Okay. Some bandages and other medical equipment, nothing of interest. A picture of Saint Camillus di Lele, patron saint of the sick, hospitals, and nurses. He seems to have forsaken this place. I agree. I think he has. The poor woman has fallen into an uneasy, fitful sleep. What if I play this here? Does it do anything? No. Someone please piety. Okay. Okay. Oh wait. I remember. I was supposed to put the glass here. Oh wait, no. That doesn't work either. Oh, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Like, I have played this game a lot, and I am honestly stuck. I haven't played it in like a year, so I forget some of the stuff you're supposed to do. Does he have anything new to say? Who is Monsignor, Mr. Baldwin? I cannot wait, say. After all these years, I have never seen the man. Who knows? Maybe he does not exist. But Mother Elizabeth told me that Monsignor specifically requested your hiring by letter. I am flattered. My reputation precedes me, but I still cannot tell you anything else about the man. I'll leave you with your walk. Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Baldwin. Have a nice evening. Nice evening. Okay. Uh-oh. A nun's habit and walking stick. These no doubt belong to the nun I spoke to by the window. But where did she go? I'd say she found peace in her own way. Seems she did find peace in her own way. And I don't think there's anything else for me to really do here. I am stuck. Trying to see, can I do anything with that? No. With that, no. And there's nothing else in here. I haven't actually played this in a while, so it's very easy to forget things. I don't want to have to look up a walkthrough, especially since I've played this game so much in the past. But okay, she doesn't have anything new to say. Rooms are private. Oh, wait. Can I still not actually put the net here? Let's take us to the, okay, yeah. I get it. Yeah, I can't actually do anything. I'm so stuck. Log doesn't work. Meal doesn't work. Coin doesn't work. I can't dig around in there with that, all the net. Okay, so when all else fails, I think, yeah, I have to look up a walkthrough. Okay, so apparently I actually missed an item way back at the beginning. There was a stone on the ground, in front of, I guess, the statue of Gabriel. So let's go see if we can find, there it is. A stone eagle lies on the floor. Appears to have broken off the fountain. Okay, so now we can use that, not on the stick. We can use it, can we use it on a mule? No, okay. I think we're gonna be using this to dull the gutter at the top, if I remember correctly. I blended the sharp edges of the pipe, now I need not feel being cut. Okay, can we put the net now? Okay, great. We can put the net. The nets if it catch anything coming down the pipe. Okay. Let's go ahead and let this run. Down the drain. The net has caught the shiny object. Okay, now I know what to do with the teardrop. I remember what to do with the teardrop. Really, I only got stuck because I forgot about the stone at the beginning. I mean, you're completely stuck against a wall if you don't get that stone at the beginning of the game. I've placed this glass tear in a hollow of the Virgin's cheek. It seems that it fits perfectly. I already told you that you cannot be healed, but don't worry about it, Saul. Okay. So, if only I could, okay, in the eyes of a fervent devotee, it could look like a real tail. If only I could make it sign. Oh, the mule. Oh, my mother is crying? Oh my lord, what does it mean? It means that you guys are not doing a good job of running this place. What have I done? What have we done? Uh-oh, what's really going on here? Why is everyone dying? From her saying it like that. I think they know something. You must help me. What can I do? What's wrong with you? There's little time. I tell them about my pain. I describe the unbearable and endless pain, yet they do not listen. They pass me by without even looking at me. They say that they're praying for me, but it does not cure my ailment. But, so, I know, but I beseech you, you will be saving me from horrible torture. I will be eternally indebted to you. Indebted to you. I will, however difficult this would be for me. I understand. Your request is terribly hard for me. I guess I could find the courage to help you. I understand the magnitude of what I am asking. God bless you, soul. I do not know how I can show you my gratitude. What I need you to do is, without the nuns noticing, to try to get an amount of morphine enough so that I can be embraced by the deepest of dreams, and in that way stop the rhythm of my heart. Well, that's a rather morbid and heavy request, but better than leaving him to suffer. I remember where the morphine is. And she's very fervently praying. Let's go ahead and just take this. Go downstairs. Oh, seems I'm too late. There's a note on the bed. Baldwin lies. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Noise is coming from inside the coffin. What in heaven? I cannot open the coffin with my own hands. The nail is sealed. Log is too soft, even to use as a level and open the coffin. Coin is too thick to level the nails out of the coffin. Okay. What can I use then? Nothing down there. This log has been utterly useless since I got it. Okay, so we have the syringe. Okay, you don't have anything new to say. Back outside, I guess? Oh, wait. Oh, there he is now. He moved. Tell me about Monsignor. I cannot rightly say, after all these years, I have never seen the man. Who knows? Maybe he does not exist. Okay, now they're pretty much repeating themselves. Okay. Well, he lies, apparently. It looks like his toolbox. I wonder if there's something useful in it. Might be able to take a look if I keep him distracted. Tell me about this place. Well, the construction of this building was ordered by an Episcopal Bishop of Aberdeen in 1805. Tell me about Mother Elizabeth. She's pretty strict, I can tell you that much, Mr. Devitt. Do not think she likes me very much either. Tell me about Aberdeen. It was the place where I was born and raised, one of the biggest cities in Scotland. Okay, he's distracted, yay. I got something useful, a tool. Okay, I'm gonna go sneak away. Oh, you seem a bit distracted, Mr. Devitt. Oh, do not worry about it. I'll leave you with your work. Excuse the interruption. I thought he was trapped in the coffin. Guess he's not. That's nice. The darkness of his eye. His body is petrified. He has a look of sealed terror on his eyes. Oh my god, what has happened? Talk to me. Mother Elizabeth is trying to make him come to his senses. Okay, C's gone now. So if C's gone, wow, the cat's away. Ah, yes, we can access her desk. These are the papers on which Mother Elizabeth was working. William Neelands. Cause of death, cachexia. Scratch marks have been found in his stomach? How do you get scratch marks in your stomach? Elmo Moore. Cause of death, pleuresia. A clear expression of terror on the patient's paralyzed face was found at the time of death. What did I stumble across here? Evelyn Benzie. Cause of death, marasmo. We found the patient dead, emaciated, and paleness in the body. Theodore Hading. Cause of death, typhoid fever. The patient suffered severe hallucinations minutes before death, screamed and shook until the opiate started to take effect. Lena Astown. Cause of death, osteoarticular tuberculosis. During the autopsy, we found some strange black marks on his fingers. Cause of death. Blood hair was cause of death unknown. He died while he was sleeping. Noah Dunstan, cause of death, respiratory arrest, blank. Ellen Blair, cause of death, morphine overdose, patient committed. Sue. The patient did not seem to have depressive symptoms or suicidal tendencies. Well, large, bright, and ornate key. I'll be taking that from you. Of course, it's locked. What made me believe otherwise? Can we attach this onto here? No, we cannot. Don't look into his eyes. Oh, obviously this is like a flashback. Because the deepest darkness dwells in his eyes. Come in, my son. Did you think you could hide these books from me? They are just classic philosophy books. Follow Plato and Aristotle. Silence, instruments of falsehood, you mean. Fallacies coming from the snake. Now, son, get on your knees and raise your arms. Apologize. Pray. Melam in se? A strange ice-ape symbol. It is Latin. Melam in se, evil in itself. My apologies if I just butchered that sentence. Strange ice-ape symbol. Eye of the board. What does this mean? Well, that's horrifying. Lord, your eyes born me. I don't deserve mercy nor forgiveness. Oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. Who are you sending me? Is death to whom you are handing me over? Have my hourglass already run out of sand? Father Ernest? Ernest, it's been many years since I last heard that name. Oh, I see. Father, I'm here to be able to remember. You have to help me, I beg you. Pleas, entreaties, petitions, praying, torment, exception. Pastimes bring us to spots for fortune and pain. Oh, he's completely just not there. Just not there. Father Honest, I was one of your students. One of my own students, you say? It's only the Lord who teaches us. We all must follow his ordinances and disciplines. Get closer, son. Come pray next to me. There's a note on the floor. I want the note on the floor. He has a large bone covering his eyes. He's completely blind. Despite his decrepitude, extreme thinness, and paleness, I can still recognize Father Honest. But he seems far away, like in another world. A creepy image of Christ crucified. Inexplicably, it has a dark cloth covering his head. Note. I want the note. I want the note over there. The makeshift altar was coated in a dense layer of wax. The candles, having almost burnt out, only barely illuminate the room. Glory be to the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. As it was in the beginning, is now, ever shall be. Now, my son. Oh, yeah, you have to answer the questions. Tell the Lord which is the voice. The sharp sword, the wise grow, the delicate petal. So, the answers that you think would be true are actually false in this instance because his interpretation of teachings is really, really warped. So, if I remember correctly, I think he wants you to answer the sharp sword. Yes, that's it, my son. The Lord with the sharp sword transmits his wisdom, his power, and his responsibility. Yeah, his interpretation is warped. And now, tell Lord which is the wise virtue, the endless blame, or the blessed penance. If I remember correctly, he wants you to say endless blame. Yes, that's it, my son. Nostra culpa infinita est, and it always was on. The faceless pilgrim, the gate guard, or the lost seaman. I think it's the faceless pilgrim. Oh, no, that was wrong. That was wrong. I made him mad. I answered wrong. But I still got the note. Dear God in heaven, I feel for you. Your light is in my eyes. I will burn them for you. Okay, that's nice. So, he burned everything. An old razor blade stained with blood. I'll take that. Can we attach that to the log? Using the one step of the handle, I can use. Okay, we attached it. So yeah, we made him very angry. Okay. Despite being blind, he preserved good healing. Okay, so I got everything I needed, I think, from the room. I kind of wish I had remembered the last answer. Probably, yeah, I don't want to have to replay all that. So yeah, I kind of wish I had gotten the right answer, but other than that, I thought it was the faceless pilgrim. But I was wrong. I did remember the first two answers though, so that counts for something. We can finally open this. This is where the dorms are. Okay, we're having a flashback now. And finally, our expert in philosophy, Jeremiah Devitt, shows up. Where were you, my friend? We have been looking for you. Well, as I was saying, tonight is the perfect moment for our next meeting, but I suspect that someone outside our group is secretly surveilling us. Who is it, Anthony? My dear friends, it is Professor Glynn. You mean Father Ernest? Certainly, no doubt about it. Therefore, dear colleagues, I have decided to change the venue for tonight's meeting. Have you noticed the lounge behind the small door of the classroom? I have believed convenient to borrow the key for necessities. You already know, at 12 o'clock you will find the door opened, and I'll be inside the lounge. This is it, my dearest colleagues. Not gonna try to pronounce that. Okay. So this is what used to be the dorms. I remember that in this furniture we used to keep some of our personal belongings. Now it's empty. Remember, this is the bed where I used to sleep when I was a student here. I feel like I'm gonna be beating this game soon. Well, not the game. Beating the episode soon, if I remember correctly. Mr. Rabbit was jumping through the forest in a warm spring afternoon. When going through a bush, Mr. Rabbit ran into Mr. Wolf, Mr. Vulture, and Mrs. Snake, who were having a heated argument. Oh, this isn't creepy at all. Next note. Mr. Rabbit, curious, asked them, "Dearest, why are you arguing in this beautiful and cheerful spring afternoon?" I know where this is going. Mr. Wolf answered politely, "What we are trying to decide here is who of us will have the pleasure to eat you up." Mr. Rabbit, really scared, said, "But I do not want to be eaten. I want to live." To which Mrs. Snake answered, smiling, "That is impossible to happen, Mr. Rabbit, since we all, both you and us, are going to die sooner or later. Don't you think so?" Yeah, but in the case of the three predators, it's later rather than sooner. Looks like a figure on the window. Mr. Vulture said, "Mrs. Snake is right. We should stick to the issue at hand. It's getting late, and as you see, we do not agree. Do you want to help us to decide, Mr. Rabbit? Who would you suggest as the one to eat you?" After thinking about it for a while, Mr. Rabbit came up with an idea and carefully said, "I got it. Why not organize a race? The first who arrives to the forest clearing will have the privilege to eat me. No doubt Mr. Wolf can run at high speed, but Mr. Vulture can go flying and avoid any obstacle. And I'm sure that Mrs. Snake knows all the shortcuts within the forest. What do you think?" The three predators agreed that it was a fail, so they started the race and they quickly disappeared. That's definitely a figure they are. Mr. Rabbit, happy to trick them, started running at high speed in the opposite direction of the predators, who, eager to prove their worth, didn't realize the trick. Mr. Rabbit was far away from there, and he finally felt safe, happy and proud of his cunning. But suddenly there was a loud bang. The earth shook, frightened birds flew, and everything went dark. The end. In the end, it was another kind of predator that got him. He may have outsmarted everyone else, but that is pretty eerie with the rabbits, and they follow you. An impossible love. Okay. Disclaimer, this is actually really disturbing what they're about to show. It's something I kept to myself for a long time. And the thing is that I love you. I have always loved you. Since the first time I saw you. Since the first time I felt your frozen hands. I'm so glad this is a pixelated game, because this would be really disturbing. Each time I move away from you, I miss your glassy, empty eyes. I miss your rough hair, your grayish skin. You get the idea. But our love just cannot be. It is an impossible love. So that must be what he was lying about. No, not again. How long have I been sleeping? What was all that about? In the nightmare, I found a place in my memories. Notice how the music actually subtly shifted. Where was the classroom at? I don't remember. Not there. Was it upstairs? It may have been. No. I'm trying really hard to remember where the classroom was at. Might still be nightmare. I was brought to this spot. It's a trapdoor I saw in my nightmare. From here spots a horrible stench. There's something down there. Ooh, okay. Did you see? Did you see? It was there, just in front of me. That thing, it was screaming. He shakes uncontrollably, his body racked with pain. There's only one way to end his suffering. Well, at least it didn't go to waste. Rest in peace. The stretchers just carry the corpses here. Who's behind all this? Jade corpse of a young woman. It seems as if she's been devoured by an animal. Must have been dead at least a week. Giving an expression of horror. Yeah, this is probably best it's a pixelated game. What's in here? Flashback! Punctual as always, David. Now all that remains is to introduce our guest. You may come in now, Professor. Father Ornis. Do not worry, my friend. I invited him to join us this evening. The professor genuinely seals our curiosity, and who better to complete our group than one of the most renowned theologists? Moreover, we mustn't ban those who are willing to explore beyond the veil. The moment we have long awaited has now arrived. Please, all of you, take a seat and we shall begin the procedure. Soon shall the door be open, and then may we finally see what lies beyond. Now I ask that you close your eyes. You will feel a momentary prick as I inject you with the serum. Even after all these years, I have not forgotten your voice. You are the fourth witness. I remember now what happened. What is it? Is that what we saw? I think that the second episode is probably the most, like, viscerally disturbing. The third and fourth are more, I think, psychologically disturbing. The Eye of the Bird. Melaminsi. What happened to us? What is it that we witnessed? You must tell me. You must make me understand what my mind cannot fathom. It was our curiosity that damned us. We opened that which should not be opened. In doing so, we saw in the veil that separated our world from his. In seeking vision, we were ourselves seen by the Eye of the Bird. It remembers us. It looks for us. It calls us from its darkness, from its abominable lair. All these years I have attempted to return to it, but I have no strength left. These poor wretched creatures are too fragile. They lack the sight to return. Not one of them has, only us, the four witnesses. Who are the other two? Where are they? They disappeared as you did. I hadn't heard from any of you, but I was seized by curiosity. It absconded with my faith and deprived me of sanity. Oh Lord, forgive me, for I have sinned. Nothing remains. All that is left is surrender. Surrender to him. Gravely have we sinned, and now our only absolution is to burn. Burn in the flames. Okay, well, say. Okay. You know, I always get surprised by that. I still always forget that that happens at the end. near the end of the episode. I think we're getting buried alive. That's what it sounds like. Okay, I cannot see. I cannot. Oh, now I can see. The adventure continues in episode 3. So we're gonna actually go to the main menu and we're gonna go to extras. And we already did the morgue and Beechworth Lake, so there's actually 2 more extra episodes, but you know what? I think I'm gonna leave it at that. And maybe save the last 2 extras for after I'm done recording the next 2 episodes. There's just 2 more episodes left of the last door season 1. I hope that everyone is enjoying watching this series as much as I'm enjoying replaying it. I try to replay this series every September or October, and I was really happy to get to actually sail this with others this year by doing a let's play of the series. Again, this is a very dark game. It deals with some very dark and disturbing subject matter, so I really sincerely hope that you read the trigger warnings in the description and that you paid attention to the little content warning pop-up at the beginning of the video, because I really don't want people that will be triggered or disturbed by this content to having how to watch this video. I hope that you're all enjoying my September offerings. There are a lot more creepy games planned. There's always like a surprise creepy game on Saturdays when time permits. And October, I have a lot more creepy games planned as well. So enjoy the spoopy season with me, and I'll see all of you on the next video. Bye!